Just waiting for people to show up in the room. Hello. Flirtilicious. I like that. Hello, Robin. Hello. Hi, Jenny Sue. Suzanne. Hi. Hello, Toodles. Good day to you also. Hello, Caffeine and Fragrance. Hello. Teresa. Hello. Roddy, hello. I'm just waiting for everybody to join in, chime in. Usually I get roughly around 200 people when I watch, so this one is not about anything in particular, mostly just sharing what I'm going to be heading out to do today, which is just a family event. So let's see. It's good to see you. I hope everyone is well. I do look like a different person, happier than before. That is so true. So true. Completely different. It goes to show how far true love goes. And I know my mother has true love for me too, because she was the one that helped me and assisted me while I was incarcerated. So, hello everybody. Yes, it's nice. We'll have dinner tonight with the family, so I hope everyone is doing well. God is good. Oh, you're from Maine. Hello. It's good to see you. Oh, thank you for rooting for me. I appreciate that. Pink inside. What's pink inside? Kevin? I love your... Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I love my mom too. Thank you. Thank you. I bet you're looking great too. Oh, green is... Yes, my eyes are green actually. So it really, when you see me in person, and they're not like... People are like, oh, those are hazel. They're actually not. There's green, and then there's a ring of brown around the center of my eye. So, but yeah. Thank you. Yes, somebody said, don't put all your eggs in your fiance's basket. He loves me. He loves me. Like, loves me, loves me. I know, and he told me this morning even, I don't want you going anywhere, and I'm not going anywhere. I know this man is faithful and honest and true. Entirely. So, and he gives me the password to everything. His cards, his phone. He lets me go through everything. And I didn't ask. He just gave it to me willingly and freely. So, but yeah. Let's see here. Let me see. Let me just go back down. I'm sorry I missed a lot of stuff. Some people just want to talk a bunch of nonsense. Just ignore them. Oh, Stephen Park says, Scotland's national animal is the unicorn? That's interesting. What? But that's a fantastical creature. What? Yes, the trolls try not to... I do understand where the trolls are coming from, though. They do suffer from mental illness. So they come to me, and I'm stronger than them, honestly. Sure, I cried. But what is crying? That's not a sign of weakness. That's a sign of strength, in my opinion. You're willing to expose your emotions in front of other people? Pain and suffering? Openly and honestly? That is a strength. That is not a weakness, in my opinion. I know, because I've gone through a lot of crying in front of people. Let's see. Stuart, get out of here. Let's see here. What would you rather be, a wasp? I don't understand. Oh, what time is it for me? Approximately noon, Central Standard Time. This one, Jamie Lee Fisher. You seem one hairpin trigger away from complete insanity. Men come and go. This isn't a good situation for you, just being blunt. Repeat all your other relationships. Watch. I am not sure what you're talking about. You don't know me. You don't know my past relationships. And if you're generalizing men, then you have an issue with relationships and you can't find an honest and true relationship. You're still falling prey to all of your own demons, obviously, because you're exposing them right here, right now, as a troll. Sorry. It is the truth. Thank you for saying, Jennifer, I appreciate you telling me I'm pretty. Thank you, Kid Curry. Ooh, England. Ooh. It's so nice to see you. I hope you're having a good day. I have done a video about, it's a short live video, and it explains it. It's about 2 minutes long. If you go back, and it'll show the hair tool that I've used. It's a live one that I did a couple of days ago, and it shows the hair tool I use. I just blow dry it and go. And every once in a while I'll flat iron this part in this, because it'll, you know, every once in a while it wants to stick straight up a little bit. So yeah, because I have very curly hair. So Robin, thank you. We do all cry sometimes. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this person says, and it is USMC 8506. I've been married for 35 years. Honesty and trust is what makes it work. You're absolutely right. You have to be open and honest. And that is what we did at the very beginning, and he fell in love with me through all my faults. And to me, he has no faults, because when he talks about his faults or whatever, or, you know, whatever, it's just part of who he is. It's part of being human. And I love him. I tell him all the time, I think he's perfect. Like, literally. You say, don't put your eggs in one basket. He gave me a home. He gave me a kitten. He gave me a ring. I don't know what to tell you. You're jealous. So, thank you for saying that. Good for finishing your house cleaning. I just did mine also. I did the dishes, and then I actually am going to wait to do my laundry until later today, because usually I wash the laundry when he's home, and he helps me fold it and put it away, and hang it and put it away. So that's how much he loves me. I'm sorry you're jelly, but it is what it is. You can be envious. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you so much for the positive comments. Said Queen. My age is 37. Let's see, you seem, I am nice most of the time. Okay. I hope everyone is well. Yes, Hitchcock, I hope you're well also. Let's see. Oh, thank you. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's Sione space G. Says the chick had a couple years of being incarcerated to think about a lot of things. Y'all should just be happy for her, instead of a lot of people just want to see her fall again, which is kind of wrong. You're absolutely right. It's not kind of wrong. It is wrong to think that about others. Absolutely wrong. You shouldn't want them to fail. You shouldn't encourage their failure. You don't know what they're personally like going through, what their struggles are, what their excuses are, you know? Because most people are in denial of their own faults. I try not to be. I try to see it from a third-party perspective. So, and what I was seeing was that no one was helping somebody that was violated. And that's not okay with anybody. And eventually my story will get out there, and those individuals who allowed me to get violated, allowed me to get prosecuted for something I did not do, stole my valuable time. But then he was absolutely right. It gave me plenty of time to sit and think. How am I going to get out of this dilemma? How am I going to salvage my name? How am I going to salvage what people think of me? I don't want to live the rest of my days being hated. because of a few incidences that happened when I was not mentally stable. None of us do. That's why murderers get a second chance and are on the streets, and varying other people that do terrible things. I think they should take a time out. That's why I'm here. A woman scorned. Watch the video. So, let's see here. Sorry. I wish you luck, Frenchie. On your football game or soccer game, yes, on Monday. Good luck. I don't have Cash App. I have Venmo and PayPal if anybody wants to donate. It's good to see everybody. Oh, thank you. Gorgeous against my skin tone. That's sweet. Oh, cutie. Are you doing good? You've got a lot of comments all at once. Are you all right? Both of my wives love your videos. Ew. It's so gross to think that people have multiple wives and stuff. Ew. How can you share a man like that? Ew. I'm sorry I have my personal opinions about that, but let's be honest here. No one is happy in those relationships because they're not offering each other every single thing they need from one person. You have to get it from multiple people. That's gross. Men are gross. I'm sorry. And then there are women, I guess, that have multiple men. What's the point in that? Ugh. I'm sorry I get grossed out by things. And I know I shouldn't be. It is what it is. But let's be honest here. How can you just live in like a colony of people and having orgies and stuff like that and truly feel satisfied? That's not what life is about. Sure, an orgasm feels amazing. Sure, for that moment you're at peace or in connectivity with the universe or whatever you call it. No. Just no. Gross. Don't care. I don't give a fuck what you say about my opinion either. I think it's gross. But I was raised Catholic, so I wasn't exposed to all of that. I don't know, maybe it does work for some people, and that's creepy to think that I need multiple people in one lifetime. I need lots and lots. I'm greedy. I'm greedy. I need more than one. Yeah, that's what it's like. That's what I see. So, yeah. Food is good. Today, I'm going to not be cooking either. I haven't, like I said, I haven't been cooking anything lately because we've been doing like on the go with stuff. So it is what it is. Let's see. Let's see. Don't lie, don't cheat, don't make promises you can't keep. Exactly, Stephen. Why don't the men in my life know this already, right? It is, that's why they're in the past. So, but my fiance, he totally knows that. So, let's see. Let's see. Robert's cat totally likes me. She just doesn't like other things. She's grumpy cat. I don't know what to tell you. She does like me, though. She comes up to me, and she seeks me out, and one day she tried to crawl in my lap while I was just sitting there in the middle of the night watching a video of myself, so she could hear me talking through the video, I'm sure, and she came to me and tried to get in my lap, but it freaked me out because she kind of like, she is scary. All of a sudden, she'll just swat. And I'm like, no, I don't want to get clawed again. Stop being crazy. Now, I don't know what I did. I think it's just being in her space because she's always been alone, isolated. Ooh, that cat scares me. Okay. Okay, so Jamie Lee is very mentally unstable. She says, Jamie Lee Fisher says, and we'll break this down because we want to help people. This is what I do, okay? I don't do being fake to placate, okay? All right. Leticia is a very unstable, dangerous person. Alone is best for you. No relationship will last or cure you. Your anger is brewing below, and I hope your guy is aware. Sounds like you're jealous. Have a good day, though. It was nice seeing you. Kiss, kiss. He'll be on video on one of these things, and he'll show you, and he'll share with you how much he loves me. And you're going to be even more jealous because you don't have that. He sings to me before I fall asleep. He wakes up when I wake up. He comes to find me when I am crying. He consoles me. He gets down on his knees. He looks me straight in the eye. He gave me so much respect that he respected my body prior to engaging with me, like physically fornicating, right? You are not special. I'm sorry you're not that special, that you don't have somebody. But we're going to try to fix you, okay? Everyone is well aware of your mental stability, Jamie Lee Fisher. Go get help, please. Mental health care. So whatever you presume your opinion matters here, it does not. And it only matters to those that are toxic and ignorant and conceited like you, egotistical, immature. Okay. I will, it says, can you unblock Hello Starlight? Yes, I will do so. I don't know if I will remember, so if at a point you can message on a video to remind me, I do go back and I do read my comments. And I am so pleased at how many logical, rational, stable-minded individuals can see what I'm actually doing here. Why I've chosen to share my life with the world. So anyway, let's see. This one says, my personal flaws is that I can't stay monogamous. I like having multiple partners and my wife just doesn't understand. If a man is seeking out the comfort of multiple women, it is generally because he had issues growing up with his mother. And usually when that happens and they don't have a strong connection or anything with their mother and understanding the respect for a woman and her body and the process of giving birth, then they don't respect women and choose to violate them sexually every chance they get because they disrespect someone else's body. They're not loving that person. They're lusting after that person. And that's unfortunate, Billy Bob. And I do hope that you heal soon because that's not normal. I thought it was. I honestly did until I met certain individuals that were faithful and happy with one individual. You just haven't met the right one, you know? And that I pray you do find because I am exceedingly elated every day. But I had to come back and confront you people. And by you people, I mean the internet. I mean everyone that has, what is the word? Violated, for lack of a better word. Violated me. I want you to know this is what you created. But it's not all all bad. I see where you came from. I see why you violated me. And I see where you were weakest. And it's unfair to me, yes. And am I making excuses for my mental health because I reacted poorly? No. I'm admitting to them. That's why I'm exposing them. And I'll tell you another thing. I haven't smoked all day. I fell asleep. I consumed a lot of medicinal marijuana to try to get some sleep, and I got approximately 6 hours. And I haven't consumed anything today. This is me just trying to get through my day, get out the stress. After that, I'm going to smoke. In a couple of hours, my fiance will be home. All will be right with the world. So, yeah. Thank you for saying it's a beautiful color. I appreciate that very much. And thank you to all the 323 people that have joined us. I love you and I appreciate you very much. I love you as a human being. Okay? Let's see. Laundry is the worst chore. That's why I choose to ask him for help. And every once in a while, I'll ask him and say, like, I really could use your help with that. And he says, of course. And he gets right up and he does it immediately. Like yesterday or whatever. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. There was a cord back there from that light fixture that had fallen down again after he wrapped it for me. And I told him, I said, most people aren't going to realize that we're still in the process of renovating, and they're going to see that and make fun of it. Please wrap it for me. And it fell down. I said, baby, it came down. Will you wrap it for me again? He goes, oh, okay. Yes, of course. Why? Not because he is under my thumb, not because he is being intimidated, because he truly loves me and would do anything for me. And that includes changing anything that upset me. He accommodates me. He compromises. And as do I for him. And that's why I walk him through my emotions sometimes when I'm in a state of confusion, aggression, and I talk it through. And I say, I'm frustrated right now. I'm overstimulated. Please, I need a moment. Give me a second. And he's like, yes, baby, I'm here for you. And you have no idea how many kisses I get all day long. It's like I didn't think I wanted that until I met him. I was never really that touchy-feely. But one of his love languages is touch. And I realized so is mine. And we're all over each other constantly. If you see us out in public, we're always holding hands. And if anyone comes between us, that and us, they're going to fail, not us. And I can put money on that. Because money is of no importance. Money is not relevant. What's truly the meaning of life? To seek out connectivity. To enjoy it. To be grateful. To love. To be loved. To accept. To cherish. To explore. It's endless. Thank you. I did set some healthy boundaries with my mother, but I feel like she's upset today because I did try to call her a while ago and she didn't answer. And all of this and all of the trolls keep bothering her. And I'm not really sure why. And I told her, ignore them. But she is still in a state of denial, thinking that she did everything to me and that everyone's not, no one's going to accept her side of the story. And I told her, no. You're my mother. I love you. I accept you for what you are, who you are, and what you've done. Because it's not that bad. My mother hasn't hurt anybody. She's never killed anything, ever. My mother is so sweet. She's always been there to help pick up the pieces when I broke apart, She's a very, what is that? For lack of a better word, important piece to my puzzle. But anyway. Oh, PGZ. This is both spiritually and physically aroused. Ew. Okay. Let's see. Aw, you're so sweet. Ahmad Zia says, have anyone told you that you look like an angel? Yes, I have been told that before. There was a man that I went on a date with once, and I went over to his house, and he was really intoxicated, and I could tell he was suffering. He was so sad that he had lost someone. I knew he wasn't ready to date. I knew that there was no way that I could love a man like him that was just chaotic and falling apart and didn't have any stability in him whatsoever. And I held him. He passed out in his own house, trying to, and I held him, and he was in my lap, and I consoled him, and I told him, I said, I hope you feel better, and I hope whatever's forcing you to be an alcoholic stops, But he called me an angel before I ended up leaving, because, you never know who you're going to meet on the internet. I don't recommend going to their houses. I do not. Inevitably, yes, because you do need to see how they live and what type of, behaviors they have behind closed doors, and if they're, unkempt or not. So, unkept, oh yeah, kept, wait, unkept. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so, does he know you're a YouTube celebrity? Stuart said. He knows that I have followers. He knows that I'm doing this. He knows that I'm being honest, and that's funny. I love it. There's no shrooms, unfortunately. The psilocybin could definitely feel good, though, I'm sure. It would probably be beneficial. Let's see. This one says, Summerreal Gonzalez says, I'ma do some drugs, and because this is too much for me. And I'm like, if you were actually gonna go do that, then you wouldn't announce it, because it's illegal, that type of drug. I'm just gonna go back to the bottom of the feed. Forgive me if I missed a bunch of messages just now. I realize it keeps going, and I can't keep up with it sometimes. And then, okay. Let's see here. Oh, God, okay. Oh, thank you, Nikki, that you've been watching from the beginning. I love you, and thank you. I pray for your happiness. Someone says everything's legal. No, not everything is legal if you don't get caught. Just because it's not stipulated legal or illegal doesn't mean that there isn't a moral or ethical what would I want to say to that? A moral or ethical I'm sorry. I lost it. Still depressed. Depressed I don't have my kids, you know? I'm trying to work through the day. Wondering why God sent me down this route, you know, down this path. I can't even keep up with your guys' comments. I wish some of you would calm down. I honestly, if you want to speak to me one-on-one, I do go back to my comment feeds, though, and if you want to have, like, a thing of comment, like a... All right. It's very difficult to sit and stare at a screen like this after just being away from it for so long. That was really nice, that detox. It was really nice staying away from social media and everything, believe me. So nice. And I didn't have to prove anything to anybody. I was just living my own life. It was nice being anonymous. But then now I'm like, wait, I'm infamous. I have to do something to turn this around. And I have to do something quick. Because otherwise that stuff is permanent and it will stick all over the internet and people will presume that I am truly psychotic. And I don't want that. I don't want people to research my name and say, oh, well, you know, I just don't like you because I found stuff. I'm sorry. I don't like you either because you're closed-minded and you don't know the whole story. And then you make presumptions about people. It's the truth. Anyway. Oh, goodness. If you want to talk, do it in short words because I'm not going back to the paragraphs. I love anybody who has said anything positive in this feed. I love you. Thank you. And I'm so sorry I didn't see it personally, but we know that there's a lot of people with mental issues that are trying to get attention seeking right now. And unfortunately, I can't see your comments because these people ruin it for everyone. You know how it is? Because they're so mentally unstable, they want their dumbass words to get across that are irrelevant and mean nothing. Just know that these people are inferior to you, and they always will be because they're not changing. And even now, you know? So any of these people that have negative comments or anything negative to say on this feed, please understand They're being irrational. They may not know where they're coming from. They may be suffering from some type of distortions because they don't know the full truth, and they're twisting words. So please just give them a break too. Like, understand they're suffering worse than you. They are suffering. So, then human says some stuff. That's what I'm talking about. You shouldn't be here. Thank you, Lisa Lynn. That's very nice of you to say. Thank you. Gamer Girl 2000 MGA. I'm suffering bad. I'm sorry. I hope you're okay. I'm sorry. I hope you're doing well. I wish we could talk about it one-on-one, you know. I like to break it down for people, like, where are you hurting? This is where you can alter it. If you do these few self-care behaviors, you will help yourself, including exercise, which alters the chemistry of the brain, which I had promoted years ago when that's all I did was go to the gym all day long because I was homeless, you know? So I'm not sure when I'm getting married yet. I hope within maybe the year, but we'll see how it goes. So we haven't set a date yet. He wants to do it immediately, though. And I'm like, no. He's like, I don't care if it's a small one. I just want to be with you. I'm like, oh my God, is this really what it's like to find a Prince Charming? Is it truly? So anyway, yes, my dance videos, they were fun. I do intend to try to dance or do things on video because yesterday my fiance and I did some yoga and I want to capture that. And I told him, I said, I want them to see what I've done. One time when I was traveling through Texas, the yoga instructor at one of the random gyms I stopped at was unavailable. So there was a group of like 20-something ladies that wanted to do yoga but had no instructor. And everyone looked at each other like, who knows yoga? And I was like, I know some moves. And I led the class for an hour. And everyone came up to me, was like, thank you so much. I needed that, and I appreciate you. And what I did was, for the music, I went out to my car and I got my little round speaker and I used that to do some relaxation music and everything. And I got complimented. One lady even took me to lunch that day and said, and I was just so blessed because I'm like, I'm homeless. I didn't know I was affecting you ladies in such a positive way. But here I was, there I was to save the day, And so, yeah, I can't wait to do some yoga with my fiance on video. That'll be great. I think everybody will understand, like, the process of healing if I incorporate that. Please don't bark up the wrong tree. Please don't judge a book by its cover. Please don't slander people. Please don't defile character. You don't know what goes on, but I'm going to show you what goes on behind our closed doors. And that's why I said I want to get cameras, because honestly, my fiance and I are just constantly lovey-dovey. So I have nothing but positivity to offer in this household. So if ever God blesses me with another child, his child, not just another child, his child, then I would be more than happy to just share all of that content with the world. Because as much as they would be jealous and envious of what I've acquired, I don't care. I don't care. So, anyway, this one, R. Hansen, your healing has been derailed by YouTube. How is that possible? It's doing nothing but assisting me right now. I know now that there are thousands of people out there, thousands of people that support me in a positive way. I know that now. I know that my words affect more than 9,500 people at this very moment that have subscribed to me. I know one day I will help, hopefully, each and every one of you. Whether it's just to analyze me, to research what behavior, I don't care. Because I know there are plenty of individuals that are much more intelligent than I that aren't watching this, would never watch this, would never demean themselves to the point of getting on social media and spending hours on end doing nothing. These philanthropists, these people that seek knowledge, whatever, who are they, what are they called? The word evades me, forgive me, but you know what I mean. There are plenty of people out there. None of them, I mean, none of them are going to know unless I tell them. All they're going to see is just me, and they're going to think, oh, well, that's a pretty lady. Oh, she's sensible. Everything's going on properly in her brain. Well, actually, let me open it up a little bit. Let me open up this book and show you these characteristic traits of people that have been traumatized and abused. And the reason why I smile and I'm trying to be polite in public is because I don't want people to know how much suffering and pain I've actually lived through, how many tears. So yeah, I put up a facade sometimes in order to get by, and I want to help people cope. So let's see here. Aw, thank you for loving my smile. That's sweet. I appreciate that. Let me get back to the comments. I am much happier. Thank you, Erica. Halil, Boz Kurt. Hello. I'm glad that you talk to one another also. That's very sweet. I love that you guys are openly communicative with one another and embracing each other and supporting and encouraging one another. I love it that I have so many individuals that know one another on my subscription, list. I love it. I think it's great that we share and are open and are honest and truthful. That's the key here. And at some point, the world will know, through the acquittals that I had, through all of the trauma I endured, who was truly at fault. One day, it will be exposed. Not that I'm trying to point the finger, and not that I'm trying to, I really don't want to reprimand people, but sometimes that's the only way they will learn. They are habitual offenders of toxicity. Like the individuals that talk on these feeds about nonsense. Oh, Jamie Lee Fisher went to jail for hurting bunnies. So don't listen. That's awful. That's even worse. Bunnies are harmless. You could have at least let them go in the wild. If I would have let 8 freaking puppies go, they'd have caught me and put me in jail. No, I'm not going to jail for a goddamn rapist baby. But I did. How ironic, right? How ironic. How ironic. Just like, what the fuck? It's so true, though. How in the fuck? This is where it's like, whoa. This is where when I snap and I think about this, I'm like, wow. I fucking went to jail for predators. I'm the one that suffered through 1 year of incarceration plus over people that violated me. I'm in shock. That is why my story is here. To expose the faults in the system. To expose these individuals in Arkansas that caused this defiling, this defamation of character, this slanderous trail of inaccuracies about me. If you look, I don't have a record in Wisconsin. When I moved down here when I was 20 years old, I did not have a record until I met the people of the South. Let's put it that way. So when I was speaking, they couldn't comprehend what I was saying. So imagine that, dealing with officers, people with degrees, people that were supposedly educated, didn't comprehend me. They thought I was lying because my eyes were wide, because I was nervous, because I was scared and shaking, because I was stuttering. They thought that I was lying? I was giving them no acting. When I do act, hold on. So, there are some days when I like to go around here and poop on the floor. I like to just poop all over the floor and smear it around. That is acting. That is fucking acting. The fuck is wrong with you people to think that I was fucking lying about getting violated? I went to jail for falsifying a police report. I'm sorry, I would swear on the Bible. I know that's not a thing anymore, but I can actually do that honestly and openly and truthfully because I am a fucking Catholic. And the reason I do these things and I relay it back to Catholicism is the fact that you should have some moral and ethical fucking, what is the word? Cognizance? Comprehension? You know? You should have some comprehension or some... I just can't believe I lived through that. I seriously cannot. I'm fucking horrified. This is where it comes from. These moments where I have to click into the fucking memories. How in the fucking dare they violate my body? How dare they? I gave birth in a cell. When I was first incarcerated and I was in Janesville, Wisconsin, I was bleeding everywhere. It was only 2 weeks after I'd given birth. There was blood all over the cell. I smeared blood everywhere because they didn't offer me enough pads. And when they did offer me pads, I would smear the bloodied pads and stick them up on the window. I'm not supposed to be here, I told them. I'm not supposed to be here. What is wrong? Why am I here? And everyone, looked at me and like, oh no, this is just our jobs. To take away your humanity. To take away your self-respect. To degrade you to the point of forever being traumatized. Forever being labeled. Forever being looked down upon. They put me in jail while I was still coming down from postpartum depression. There was blood all over the cell. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just remembered the sheriff, the female sheriff that was apparently like whatever the above everyone. It was a female. And I kept telling them, no, I'm not supposed to be here. And they started treating me with a little bit more dignity. They started treating me with a little bit more respect. And at one point I was so bloody and dirty and everything. And I was there at the jail for approximately 2 months waiting to be transferred. And I'm sure she wouldn't mind relaying it. But I guess they knew when I was going to be transferred. And they knew I wasn't showering anymore. They knew I had stopped showering because I was scared. I was scared to leave the cell. I was so scared. And the sheriff, she had chose to give me, she brought in shampoos and soaps from her own house so that I would shower, and she took me to the front of where I was away from everyone, and she let me shower in in the booking area. And she gave me soaps from her house, scented soaps, and she was so kind to me. She knew something was wrong. She knew someone did bad for Lily's work. She knew I wasn't there because I did wrong. She knew. She knew. And I love her. I love her for that. Because at one point she came in, and I guess she had watched video of me in my cell too, and they knew that I rolled a blanket up and I was holding it and rocking it for weeks, just holding it and just rocking. I said, where's my baby? You stole it. And they were like, well, no, you did wrong. I didn't actually threaten that baby. We all know that. Whoever knows me knows I didn't threaten that baby. Everyone threatened me into a state of fucking shock, and I couldn't take care of myself, let alone it inside of me. And everyone was forcing me to try to kill myself. What? Anyway, I sought help through the internet, and all these trolls attacked me and told me to get off, and it was a true life story. So anyway, this lady was so sweet to me, but at first she wasn't. At first, before she got to know me, after, like when she had months of knowing me, they knew something was wrong. I wasn't supposed to be there. They knew. They knew. And then, I was dragged in there. They dragged me down a flight of stairs. They dragged me down the hall into a cell and left me. I was freaking out. I didn't know what to do, where to go, how to do anything. My mom reached out, of course, and was there. And it was a good thing that she came with me too, because she was like nearby. She was in Wisconsin at the time, so she could help talk to people and help get money on my books and everything to help me. You have no idea how much I appreciated my mother, and I still do. Always being there. My point is that I wasn't supposed to be there. They knew. And after they got to know me, they knew. And I had no record in Wisconsin, where I was first from. They knew. I have no record outside of fucking Arkansas. Why did they do this? So anyway, that is why some people are uneducated. That's why I got more compassion in Wisconsin, because they knew. They knew the difference. Wisconsin saw. They knew. But the people of Arkansas put me in jail. They violated me. And I have panic attacks sometimes thinking about it. The confinement. It was so painful. It was bad. It was very bad. And then I haven't talked about this in a while. I don't care. Angel, trying to console me. Angel, she knows something's wrong. She consoles my fiance when he cries too. Yeah, so she's not all evil. I don't care if you see boogers running down my face and shit you don't understand. I was incarcerated for shit I didn't do. They stole my kid for shit I didn't actually do. What is going on? So anyway, wow. I bet they didn't even want to transport me. I bet they didn't even want to see me go transported to Illinois to finish up my incarceration for that year. I bet they just wanted to release me because they knew that I did nothing wrong. I swear, if you contact that Janesville, Wisconsin and try to get evidence of that, please do. I would love to expose what happened to me in there. And the fact that I was dragged down a flight of stairs. And the fact that they dragged me down the hall. And the fact that I wasn't even supposed to be there. And the fact that I was nude in booking. They let me be nude in booking and they didn't cover the windows and there were men in and out and they were staring at me and one was trying to ejaculate in the corner. Staring at me. Because they put me in one of those turtle suits for suicide. Because I was like, I'm not supposed to be, I'm scared. And they had me jumping around. I was scared. I was not even in my right mind. I was just singing and just trying not to be there. What happened to me? Why would they do that? Oh. So anyway. Okay. I haven't eaten today. Let's change the subject. How dare they? How dare they? And I know there's a grander purpose to this. I know there always is. But why? So yeah, she was very nice to me. The sheriff or whatever you call it over at the deputy sheriff or whatever over at she was a little older. She was, older than me, and she was very beautiful to me. And I can, from my memory, even though I was going through mania and scared, I thought she had blonde curly hair and glasses. From what I can remember, because I can't remember the names anymore. All the trauma. That's why I lose track of the things in my memory. And the words. The definitions and stuff. Because I go through this fragment of me. Why did it happen? Why do I have to cry? Why do I have to be in pain? And just carry it with me every day. Be scared to look over my shoulder that a cop is just gonna come up and touch me for no reason. Because they say someone said I did something. What? I didn't do it. This is not right. No one should be above the law like that to do it to someone that you haven't done the investigation fully. They say, oh no, we investigated. Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, you fucking did. And you covered it up. Oh. You did bad work. Bad, shoddy police work. That's what it was. How can you prove that someone was raped? This is proof. Someone was raped. This, the after effect. What is wrong with you? Whew. I have a headache now. I haven't eaten. I need to smoke. Obviously, this came because I have just, I gotta smoke. Why? Just why, Just fucking why. Just why? Why? Why do other people have the right to do this just because they have a fucking degree or they have a fucking badge to ruin my life, to take away my freedom? It's not right. I was found innocent. You owe me money. If anything, you owe me my life and my children's lives. And that's why I get this all out here and not to my fiance. Not that he hasn't seen some of this. He totally has. And he's super sad. He does not like to see me cry. It hurts him. Anyway, I have a bit of a headache. Let's walk over. I'll go get my pipe. Follow me to the kitchen. I'll get some ibuprofen too, because I am, whew, I got a bit of a migraine starting, and I know it must be because I need to smoke and take some ibuprofen, drink some more water. It's not that I'm dehydrated or anything, or lack of fresh air or anything. Who knows? I would go for a walk. I'm scared to go outside most days because of individuals that snatch you up and put you in the back of a cop car for no reason, over the words of strangers that know nothing about you, that don't know you personally. And you know what I find ironic? That in the court, that you are supposed to swear on the words of God, yet these people are heathens, godless heathens, lying, right? And then yet they have individuals that are atheists or agnostic on the force. How can you sit there and have people that don't believe in a connectivity, a higher power, going around? They're obviously unstable because all they believe is that they are their own God. And I just don't understand. How is it that these individuals got away with stealing from me? How is it that these individuals got to see me naked? How is it that these individuals had me shower and touch myself in front of them and pop a squat and cough? What? Me? Hold on. Me, who tries to avoid confrontation, who is openly and honestly just trying to convey her point without miscommunication. Let's go get that ibuprofen, because fuck this. Fuck this shit. That's what I'm saying. Fuck these people and fuck this shit. I'm not in the mood at the moment. I started out fine. Here I am telling you how it is, and here I fucking feel like shit. Well, you're just gonna have to sit on the fucking counter, because I have to fucking hold this, and I don't know. I don't really feel like walking around and have you judge me for my fucking house that, you know, is still in remodel mode. Fuck you. At least I have a house now. Oh, fuck you people. Not you people that watch me in a positive way. The people that are fucking trolls. That fucking caused this. You should be fucking sued. You should be fucking incarcerated. Pieces of shit. Ibuprofen. But yes, it's in a pill bottle. And let me show you. Let me make sure that it doesn't have... Oh, it does. Let me scribble something out real quick. No, it just says right there. Okay, here we go. There. I will show you. It says ibuprofen. Ibuprofen. Stupid fucking cunts, fucking trolls. And then it says on the top, Leticia Collins. Okay, my prescription. Ibuprofen. Tell me I have to fucking take meds. I know who fucking needs to take meds. Some of these fucking officers and even the detectives and even the fucking therapists I had to deal with when I told them the fucking truth and nobody fucking filed reports. None of you! And that's where this comes in. No one filed fucking reports. Why? Because everyone else lied. You're gonna fucking learn. You're gonna listen. If I have to beat it into you. Okay, now let's go get my weed. My fucking fucking head hurts. And why? Because of nonsense. Shit I shouldn't be dealing with. Why? Because I got involved with individuals I thought I could help. I got involved with individuals that lied to me, and here I am. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, good. It's still fucking half full from last night. Whew. Anyway, sorry I had a freak out and I wasn't like here for you guys. You know, I'm trying. Fuck, I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. Seriously, I'm trying. Forgive me. I'm trying. You know what would run through my head when I was freaking out like this too? See, I don't have any other tissue. I'll tell you what was running through my mind over and over and over again, thousands of times in the year that I was incarcerated. Okay, thousands of times I thought of this every day. And I'll repeat this. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who have trespassed against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. So, that's what got me through it. Praying every fucking day, manifesting, knowing that one day my story is going to get heard. Doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck if you incarcerate me again. It is going to be the same goddamn story every fucking time. It is not going to be conveyed in any other way. This is my perspective, my viewpoint, my trauma. That is what this channel is about. Expressing all of that and the reason why I am not currently living my best life. Because there's still pain and suffering, and I have not been compensated. Because if I were rich, I don't think I would ever expose myself on social media again. I would just be anonymous. Even though a lot of people are like, no, we love you. We want to see how this progresses, the end of your days, every day, every detail, blah, blah, blah. That's obsession. Why would you want to know that about me? Live your own life. Do your own thing. Succeed on your own. Turn it around for yourself. You know? It is what it is. So I calm myself down majority of the time because I have had to learn these coping mechanisms, these skills, right? I'm telling you. Shit gets stressful. I know my mom said to keep the videos short, but I am keeping the videos with the real, like the worthwhile information. I'm trying to separate those as well as just doing live feeds with a bunch of stuff going on. And I'm not trying to disassociate, and I'm not trying to ignore. I'm not trying to take advantage of any of the followers or subscribers. Please know I'm very sorry that I have not read your comments. I do care. I do care. I'm sorry that I didn't read any of your positive comments if all the negative ones are showing up because I was crying. But I do appreciate you for being here and subscribing to me if you are a positive person and trying to, convey your story too and just support me. Yes, I have a medicinal marijuana card. This is legal to me. Fuck yeah. You know, when I was a kid, my mother used to get on to me all the time for cussing. Leticia, that's not what a lady does. That's not appropriate. Leticia, where'd that potty mouth come from? Leticia. And then I had to sit back and realize I was sheltered. I was sheltered going to a Catholic school. And I'm happy I was. I am very glad that I was sheltered and went to Catholic school and was not exposed to all of the toxic little bastard children running around. And I can say that. Bastard means an unwed, like, child of an unwed couple. So we've got all these bastards in the world. Bastard children. And one day, too, I had even told my brother, Angel, who has a son, something about, to his girlfriend, your bastard child. And she got all offended and she attacked him. And I was like, what? It's the truth. Just because it's a naughty term, it doesn't make it any less true. Your child is a bastard. And he was like, oh, you don't have to call him like that. And I was like, well, that's the term. That is the definition. What do you want me to call it? I said, your child's a bastard. So then I ended up having to give birth to 2 bastard children of my own. And that's what they are. And there is no other way around it. These terms exist. I was sheltered. I wasn't allowed to cuss. Now I cuss and I know the definition of those words, and that is what it is. Society has created me. Society has created this concept of trying to morph me into some type of individual that I'm not. You have altered my reality. The individuals that never cared and never prosecuted my parents when they should have, when I spoke out. Because you guys are in denial. So I'm just waiting for the day that the government tells us, oh yeah, we've been watching you all along through the electronics. We're going to get you. That would be great. Please do. Arrest people for the shit they do behind the closed doors. That's disgusting. They shouldn't be perverse. They morally unethical and shit. Ugh. 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 What is it? Morally inept? Ethically inept? Ugh. You guys are gross. God fuck you. God fuck you in a good way. Like, fuck you. Go to fucking hell. And then maybe you'll fucking become an angel afterward like me. Right? Fuck you. If you don't watch every fucking minute of my content, then you have no reason to fucking comment either. So, I love how I got more views, though, because of these trolls going off on my feed because I was crying. When I cry, it, like, draws them out. But I feel like, isn't that weird? Kind of like when they say that Phoenix have tears that heal. That is what it reminds me of. Because my mother calls me the Phoenix. So a Phoenix's tears heal people. Heal pain and suffering. And here I am, referring to myself as that Phoenix. Referring to myself as those tears that heal. And I don't know. I guess I'll have to burn down each time and regrow so that it proves the point every time. Just get better and better. Stronger and stronger. I feel much better. I feel like I can breathe. That's why I go around just being high all the time. My fiance will drive me around and I'll smoke and stuff too, and I'm just like, thank you for caring for me. Now I don't have to worry. All the worrying I've done my whole life. When is he going to touch me next? Who's going to touch me next? Who's going to defile me next? Who's going to sit there and, traumatize me now? Who's going to come out of my body without my permission again? Who's going to use my body as a vessel to just shoot out? But I did name my daughter Terra, Terra, like Earth. So I just feel like, okay, I'm giving birth to a new world. Giving birth to a new world. Here we go. And her middle name is Linnell, which means idol. Earth idol. And then Collins, I don't know the definition of that. Or The meaning behind it. Like I said, I haven't smoked, but I had consumed it and slept. So you're going to see high eyes right now, probably. I hope everybody's doing well. Cheers if you also partake. If you do not, then don't judge. You don't understand. Pain and suffering sucks. You're just supposed to endure it like a saint. I didn't know I was a saint. Oh, I didn't know I was Saint Leticia. What? What? Saint Leticia? But with all the cussing and all the killing puppies? Pshaw. Pshaw. When you do it from a good place and it still backfires. But seriously, those puppies would have been killed anyway. Because they were banned in the area. Pit bulls. They weren't supposed to be like, yeah. Like they were slowly getting banned, I think, is what it was. And everybody was killing them in the area, too. Like, I'm not joking. You can look this shit up. There was, like, articles in the fucking social media shit where it's like, oh, yeah, somebody came into my yard and fucking killed my dog. And I'm like, okay. That happened to me, actually. I'm not going to lie. That's where all my darkness came from, too. I had a puppy from my dog. I kept it. His name was Goldeneye. And he was tied up in the yard in the far corner because he kept, like, chewing everything up when we were gone. But it was my hex. Sorry. Hex. I put a spell on you. Which funny. Just funny because, like, I got this and my mom was like, oh my God, I really like that. I swear to God, if this is real and witches exist, I think my mother's a witch. And I think that she did, like, create me for a purpose. And I had always thought it was ironic. I looked just like my dad, but a female. Because if you look at pictures of my mom and my dad, I look more like my dad. Because of the nose. And, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. I feel like I was almost born because he was such an asshole, my dad, growing up. Such a fucking dick. He was such a fucking prick. Like, he was a fucking dick, man. He would kick us and hit us with wires. That's the worst. Have you ever been hit with fucking coat hangers? The fucking metal and shit? Have you ever been hit with the fucking spiky part of a fucking, weed whacker? The metal weed whackers, the long ones that, it's like, he fucking would hit us with that in the fucking legs and we would be bleeding and shit. We'd have to just cover it up. Like we'd have bruises and stuff. We'd just cover it up. One time my brother, and I'm not trying to defend or whatever, but it was the brother that molested me. He got beat so bad that he couldn't even sit down well in school. His ass was so bloody. But the reason he took that beating was for my other brother. My other brother had put regular batteries in the rechargeable battery station and they exploded. And my parents didn't have a lot of money, so they couldn't just go and buy a new one. And my dad whooped his ass real bad. And I understand why he was confused and molested me. I get that. I don't really. It hurts. God, it hurts. God, it fucking hurts. Every day it hurts. Why? Why? But I understand. People are weak. They don't know what they're doing. They've been hurt too. I get it I see it from everyone's perspective sometimes and it hurts. God, it hurts. Don't touch me. Like, God, I see. I see. Why did I have to suffer for it though? God. Anyway. So. Back to where I was. My dad was a fucking prick. And I don't remember where I was going with that. Something about, fuck, I'm high as fuck right now. I'm not gonna lie. Wow. That hit me like a ton of bricks. I'm high as fuck. And I'm just gonna stay on here. I don't give a fuck. Truth serum. Where was I? Can anybody, like, get back up to where I was with that? Like, some of these good ones, please? Was anybody... Oh, hold on. I gotta go down to the bottom. Where was I? Amanda wants attention. Somebody give her attention. Okay, hold on. Kitty Palmer wants attention. Give her attention. Fred Grabner wants attention. Give him attention. Attention seeking. Hold on. Oh, the dog in the corner on the leash. Thank you for getting me, redirecting me back to Goldeneye. Oh, God. Fuck, all these fucking horrible stories. Every fucking second. This is what I deal with, though. This is my true life. I'm the real life. Like, this is truth here. Like, fuck, no wonder I fucking just cry. Oh, let me get some water. All right, because it's gonna hurt. So, Goldeneye was born of Chingona. My mother had Chingona and my stepfather, and they raised Chingona for 2 years. Well, Chingona was beautiful. She was white. She was razor's edge, a bully breed, pit bull, white with fawn markings, and what some people call a glass eye. She had one sort of fawn eye, kind of a beautiful, like, mahogany almost. Not a mahogany, what's that light wood? Like a cedar maybe, I don't freaking know. And so, but the other eye was like a glass eye, they say, which was like blue. Almost like a, what is that, incandescent, is that what the word is? That see-through blue? Like a sky blue? And she was just so beautiful. She was just such a good girl, I thought. I thought she was completely stable for a pit bull. I'll tell you another story about her in a minute. I don't know if I should restart the live or not. If I just should continue. Hello. I hope everybody's doing well. Someone said, hello, you're looking beautiful. Yoga. Speaking of yoga, I'll tell you about Goldeneye another time. I've cried enough right now. I've cried enough. Just know that someone killed my dog. And then Chingona, 10 years later, chopped off, bit the head off my poodle that I had for 11, 12 years. Wait, hold on. No. Let me get the math right. Shoot. The poodle was 12 years old, decapitated by Chingona, and Chingona was raised around my daughter. And I was like, holy shit, would she have snapped had my daughter been around still? Thank God that didn't happen then. But then I realized she was in the house all the time too, because I didn't trust her being outside because I didn't trust the neighbors. I was in a location where there's a lot of ignorant country bumpkins. And I don't mean to be rude, okay? Don't catch me on my words, but it's the truth around here. It's the truth around here. People just don't know what they're doing. And then they try to make excuses like I'm the one making excuses, and then what? Hold on. I didn't do that. I didn't say that. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, you did say that. And I'm going to start recording everyone saying that. I'm going to start recording everyone. Seriously. I didn't say that. I didn't hit her. Yeah, you did, Brandy. Yeah, you fucking did, Brandy Richard Pritchard. What your fucking name is? Stupid fucking Brandy bitch. Yeah, you fucking hit me first, bitch, because I told you you were a shitty mom, because you are. Because you're a southern, ignorant, tooth missing bumpkin. And I don't give a fuck if I'm if I'm rude to some people. If you use bumpkin for something, I'm not actually sitting here trying to talk about you, am I? If you're going to generalize yourself and categorize yourself as bumpkin or southern, then go ahead. That's uncultured anyway. That's very closed-minded of you anyway. So here we are. I don't care if you find this offensive at all. This is how I hear you talk sometimes. All of y'all. So, let me move on. Let me see. Well, help me. I need some help. Oh, let me go to church and be a hypocrite. I'm a hypocrite. I love going to church, yet at my home, I don't even wash my hand towels. I can't do nothing. And I'm speaking about multiple people because Glenda wouldn't have her nasty, stinky towel. Now, this is the old lady, the one that said I pushed her over. This one, the lying-ass old lady. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if she says she's Christian. She needs to apologize. She needs to be Christian and man up and tell everybody, yeah, I lied. I should have been in jail for lying. Yeah, you should confess your sins. If you really are a Christian, you'd tell people by now. Why I don't have my daughter, because you told everyone I pushed you over. And then we had a phone conversation, Glenda. You can't deny this truth. I called you, and Glenda, you said, I'm sorry. I know you didn't push me. I know you didn't push me. And I talked to Brandon, and he won't let you see Tara anyway. And I said, what? You said you were going to send me photos of her. You said that, not me. I didn't ask. And then she's like, no, I'm going to retract that. Oh, I'm going to try to get you some, well, don't be all sweet and lovey-dovey if you ain't going to follow through. That just makes you look like a hypocrite, doesn't it? I just said it, didn't I? That's why when I talk about Brandy being a shitty mom, because she is a shitty mom, she's a bad mom, her poor little daughter, Madison, told me one day, leaning on me on my big old belly, says, I wish you were my mommy. That's what she said. I wish you were my mommy. She was 5 years old. People, children, wish that I was their mother. And I'm like, no, you ain't a child of mine. I know when God's going to bless me with my children. Because my children are going to stay by my side. My children are going to be loved by me. And they're going to know. Because I'm going to change the world. I'm going to tell the world. That's what really happened. Yeah. I know one day my words will come across as like, oh shit, that is actually the truth. It doesn't matter that she was trying to be funny about it. It doesn't matter that she was, just trying to convey her point. And honestly, I don't read the stuff in the comment feed. I'll be honest. Majority of the time, if you guys want to talk to each other or look insane yourselves, it's fine. I'm putting out my stuff here. This is my story, not yours. Go to your own channel. Talk about yourselves and each other there. It's ridiculous. I'm telling you my story from my perspective. These people really hurt me. And then they lied, and I got in trouble, and I got a fucking record in Arkansas about this. Why do you think I'm fucked up about it? Why do you think it's like, I go to the north, nothing's wrong. Nothing, no record. I come to the south, and they just can't handle that I talk funny. I talk different. I talk funny to them. And I'm like, no, you're going to hear my side of the story. You're going to hear it. I'm going to point the fingers because I know what happened. God knows what happened, Brandy. Glenda, Loretta, Brandon, Ron Collins, they know. God is always watching. Are you going to lie to your graves so that you have to end up repeating your sins? Huh? My point exactly. If you knew what it was like, you'd know. These people really hurt me. I don't care. Someone said emote. Yeah, I'm allowed to emote. Why not? Have my emotions and express them freely. I wish I knew the terms to everything right now. It feels like I've lost something. like my dictionary in my mind. What I call my mom's Rolodex, because she has a memory like a cast iron, you know? It's insane. Is that what they call it? Like a safe, like a vault. She's amazing, that woman. I was like, when we were growing up and everything, I would tell her, you remember what the number for this place is? Off the top of her head, list it off. Bitch. That's 10 numbers. 7 if you don't include the area code, but still, how do you just know all of these places and all of these numbers in your head? So anyway, I'm gonna have a better day though, because at least this family that I have now doesn't hate me like that, because I don't make fun of them like that, but at the same time, it's like, ooh, wash your hand towels, please. By the way, Glenda doesn't wash her hand towels like she should. I toss mine in the wash every day. It's gross. If you're wiping the counters, when I picked up her rag one day, do you know that smell that gets on your hand from disgusting, dirty laundry? That stench, that stinky smell. She was wiping the counters with it, right? Then she bends over and wipes something on the floor and put that same towel, without even rinsing it, back on the counter. These are the people that are allowed to be around my daughter, mind you. And cornhole. My ex-husband, cornhole. And also Brandy, who's a physically domestic violence. That's right there. That's who's allowed to be around my daughter right now. And you thought I was crazy. Like, seriously, I don't do that shit. Like, I'll show you my life now. I sit and chill. I smoke. I talk about this. It hurts. I get a little bit, charismatic. What would you say? Dramatic. About this. I get a little bit playful because I can now. I have the right to. Like my brother told me this morning, one of them, I do talk to my brothers and everything. He said, you know what I realize is that you just got to move on from things because people don't like when you talk about the negativity. He's been texting me for weeks about all his negativity. Why are they hypocrites? Lengthy novels of texts, just long texts, and I have to be there emotionally for him now. Draining. But you're just trying to give me advice? Is that what you're trying to do, little brother? I love you. Still, I love him. It's just silly to me. Why are you giving me advice on things you have no idea what you're talking about? Like you didn't see what I saw. You didn't go through what I went through. Please, understand that we are different. And also understand that I'm not trying to bash him or anything, but you've been coming to me with these problems, and I've been telling you over and over and over and over and over again how to solve them, but you're not listening, and you're doing negative things. You're doing negative coping mechanisms, and I can't help that, you know? I can't help if you fall back on things that are very negative, and he does that, honestly. I'm not supposed to talk about him, though. Just know that I'm trying to help everybody. I'm trying. It hurts. I know people hurt me, and I have to forgive. Maybe that's why everybody's like, no, you can't file reports. That's not the way your story goes. You have to have forgiveness in your heart. You cannot file reports. And that's what I keep saying, is like, that must be the reason why this is leading the way it is. You can voice your opinion, but we're still gonna be diddling you. Is that what it's like for little girls all the time? Please stop diddling us. Please stop molesting us. We're cute, adorable. Yes, you want to just take that. Stop taking our innocent Incense, I mean, like, stop. That's what people see in me. They see, oh my God, you are nice. You're loving. Oh, you're empathic. I want that. I want to hold that. I want to touch it. You know, I want to use it and absorb and drain you of your positivity and force feed you my negativity, you know. It's crazy. That's the truth about it, though. Leave me alone, please. Is that what's, please don't let this be a cycle. Please. That's all I'm seeing with my story. Please. I see that I'm not prevailing. I thought I was the heroine of this tale. I thought I was the heroine. I kept them closed as much as I could, but yes, I was promiscuous because I didn't know what was going on. I was, you know, seeking love in all the wrong places because of the fact that I was like hurt. Of course I was promiscuous at times, but at the same time I knew to be safe, you know. So I didn't choose the promiscuity with those two men, mind you. I was going on a different path where I was trying to be celibate. They ruined it. They fucking ruined it. So what does that say about my storyline? Can people help me with this? Whoever's been here the longest, we'll discuss it in another one where I haven't been crying, because the crying brings the trolls. And I can't keep doing this. That's why the comment feed is blowing up. I just can't, you know? I can't read them. It's like, oh, I wanna get to each and every one of you. I just can't, you know? Fuck. Not enough time. And like I told my mom, she was like, blah, 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 blah. And I said, yes, but mother, let's boil it down to one other thing. And this is gonna hurt. Me. Sorry. And it hurts me. I don't wanna even say it. It hurts, but it's so truthful. You shouldn't have had 5 children if you didn't have time for all of them. You should not have had 5 children if you didn't have individualized time for each and every one of them, or the financial backing, or the stable partner. If you already knew that you were bringing children into a domestic violence situation, why did you do so, mother? Why am I born? Why was I born? I'm the middle child. I have questions. This is how I was. I've always been inquisitive. I've always been asking questions. I've always been just wandering around, heightenedly aware of my surroundings and that I was being violated for no reason as a child. I talked back. Oh, you don't see the posture I'm in right now. Holy fuck. My mother would know where this is coming from. My entire life, I've always put my hands on my hips. And I told everyone, you shouldn't be doing that. I went around judging everyone as a child, pointing the finger at people that were doing actual wrong. And I said, you shouldn't be doing that. And so that my mom remembers me all the time. You are judgmental, she said. So for a while, from one of the dudes that I had been promiscuous with a few years, like right after my divorce, a couple years after my divorce. Shoot, I can't even recall what his name was. Had given me this black rubber band. And apparently it was some type of band name. And it said judgmental on it. And I kept it for a long time until I discarded it. But I try not to keep little mementos of individuals of the past like that are attached through an intimate relationship, because it gives me toxic memories about it. And I, out of respect for my fiance, I had gotten rid of all of the things that had reminded me of the negativity. So I did keep a lot of things that my mother saved for me, thank God. But yeah, and he'll be home soon. I have to make some garlic bread for the get-together. For his birthday, I made a strawberry cake from scratch. Everybody loved it. It's the first time I had ever, I don't know, it's the first time I've ever actually made a cake like that. And it came out pretty. I took photos. It's on my Facebook. He's such a good guy. I'm hungry. Oh, does anybody have the time? Because is anybody that is listening in a positive way, can you give me the time, please? I don't know what it is, and I don't feel like touching the phone. Oh. Excuse me. Hacked up a loogie on camera. Oh, God. I'd do it in front of you if you cared. 2:22 Eastern Time? Are you serious? I asked the time at 2:22. Angel numbers. Angel numbers times. What is 2:22 in angel numbers? Can anybody tell me? Because this is fucking freakish coincidences too. A lot of times I have 11:11. All the time I look at the clock at 11:11. Not just the clock, the microwave, the Ninja Foodie. Why is everything always telling me 11:11? Oh, okay, check your watch. It's 11:11. Well, isn't that like completion and like you're on your right path and all of that? Quit freaking me out, universe. I don't know what is going on. But I know my mother's been saying for years, 11:11, Leticia, make a wish. And I was like, what? What do you mean? I wish I had all the money in the world to take care of you. And not just her. Tons of people. If I had all the money in the world, you know, I would try my best. Oh, God, because I am so empathetic to people that are such pieces of shit, you know? Even the trolls. I know you just want attention. That's fine. Go off. Go along with it. Go. Have your time. I'm having a moment. Excuse me, I feel faint. I feel faint. What am I? I'm trapped in this corpse, this being. And that's what it's like for me in my mind. Like, where am I? I'm trapped in this body. It feels like this morning I thought, I'm so comfortable just resting. Why am I stuck in here? I feel like I'm confined in my body, like I am just an energy force. I told everyone too, vibrations, energy, when I was like, mew, manic and everything. Mew, vibration, energy. Oh, listen to me. Listen to me. I knew something. Apparently, I suffer from premonitions. I don't know, man. It's weird. So fucking weird. And my mom's always like, but people turn it the wrong way. I don't give a fuck. They don't know me. I don't give a fuck. If you don't know me entirely, here you go. Here, let's have an afternoon with each other. Fuck it. This is what I would talk about. If you were face to face, I've done this a million times to people I had just met. I put up a barrier, a boundary. This is my life story. Please don't be a negative part of it. I always did that. And now I made them make the choice. You can choose to take advantage of me and be a negative part of my story, or you can choose to be a positive. And then I'll reflect all the love and light to you and tell people about it later. I didn't know I was going to write a novel. I didn't know eventually I would, but I kept going around, even in psych wards years ago after I lost my daughter. I'm going to write a novel about this. I'm going to write about this. I'm going to tell people I lost her because of this, blah, blah, blah. How did this connect? How is it that he got me on disability and then turned around and told everyone I was crazy? Oh, fuck. Conniving, sneaky motherfucker. Vindictive ass. All of y'alls. That's why you keep coming back to diddle me some more. Diddle all you want. I should just get ones, like when I get high like this, just separate live feeds or whatever. Just, who wants to talk? Leticia's being weird again. Ah, in her own headspace. Oh, goodness, here I am. If this is what I think, then oh my. Honestly, when I do, there's always something like really uppity about some of the thoughts that oh, is it a curl? Oh, did I get tears on my hair and it started curling? Yeah, that's what happened. So that happened. Fuck. My fiance is going to be like, you were crying? And I was like, oh, tears of joy yesterday. And I was like, oh, one of the trolls made me cry in a good way. And so, yeah, That was fun to relay. And if you guys don't know about that, then it was Master Troll, but there was a lot of like whatever, I guess he's a hacker. So he kept popping up on my feed and taking up all the comment space. And I was like, come on. I'm trying to have a good day. Let's see some positivity here. What's going on? I know you just need attention. And I kept trying to like block. Well, he kept removing it. So then I kept like, okay, fine, you need to time out. Let's time you out. He kept coming back. And I was like, well, I still love you. I understand. I know where you're coming from. I've been there, done that. I'm very good to people. Like when you see me out in public, or if I go to like the clinic or the store, I try to be very polite and very considerate of their time, their needs, their life story. I am not that rude. I am not that mean. I am not that condescending. In actuality, I just go up to people and I'm just quiet. And they make if they approach in some way and engage, then yes, that allows me an opportunity to I'm hungry. 2:22. 2:22. Is it really? But you said 1:22. Central Time? Burger time. I'm hungry. I know it's not 2:22 anymore. That means it's approximately what? 20 minutes beyond that? 15, 20 minutes? Because I keep talking? Or is it just 10? I don't know. Sometimes it goes on and on to me. Yeah, see? It's 2:28, someone said. But that is that Central Standard Time? Or is that like Eastern Pacific Mountain? East. No, that's an eat. Oh, thank you. I should go eat. Thank you. I appreciate that. Central. Thank you. 1:30 Central. Okay, so he's not off work. I thought 2:20. He always texts me by 2 something this time. You know? Not always, but you know what I mean. I don't want to give out too much to the trolls. I wish I could just be completely and utterly honest about my location, where I'm at, what I'm doing, but then I worry. Even though we have cameras here and he has guns and stuff, I still worry. People are crazy stalkers, and I've had stalkers, and I told you about my ex-husband being one. Okay, let me, I'm going to get off of here and go and eat. And I don't know if I'm going to be on anymore today. Like I said, I try to not do this in front of my fiance, but I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope everybody that is interacted with me and even stayed on the live, excuse me, I doubt anybody has. But if you did, thank you. I appreciate that. I love you. So, but yeah. And everybody's like under the real assumptions like, oh, she's just trying to get money. Well, what do I have? I have nothing to offer and I have to survive some way. It's like dance for some coins, monkey. You know? That's what it's like. Let me just clap my little, what are they called? Symbols? Dance, monkey, dance. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ah. Which reminds me, I had a stuffed animal named Kunky. Kunky. I don't know why I named him Kunky. Does anybody know if there's like a thing for that? Kunky. Planets. Yay! I would really like to talk to some psychics, though. Or like a medium or something. Am I insane? What's going on with me? And then people were like, Synchronicities. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm in the reality? This hurts. I'm not in the astral sphere or astral plane. What are you talking about? This is painful, being inside of my corpse. Why do I say corpse? Because I'm dying every day. Every day I die. So yes, I should eat something, but I don't know what I'm going to eat. Oh, cookies! Cookies are here. I know that's not good, but at least they're organic. Cookies! God. They were sitting there the whole freaking time. I was spaced. Fuck. I knew I did that for a reason because I knew I was going to get hungry. I always prepare like that, but I'm like, and people think I'm fucking crazy. Fuck you. Like, I'm overly prepared. If you met me in person, I'm super organized. I organize everything. All the clutter fucking is nonsense. It gives me stress seeing clutter because my dad was a hoarder. He still was. My dad is a fucking, like, horrible hoarder to the point where you can't even walk and there's a path of, like, boxes and everything piled up. Trash. Nothing substantial. And so that's why I knew when my sister became a hoarder, that's them in their brain not being able to comprehend what they've lived through and like living in denial. Yeah. I'm sorry if I'm missing your messages, by the way. I need a moment to myself. Forgive me. And that's what I did on those videos in the car. I'm going through something right now. Please forgive me. I know that you're here with me, and I'm sorry. Forgive me. I get overwhelmed easily because I feel people's emotions strongly. Oh, did you see I got these for 90 cents? What the heck, right? This whole thing. Organic cookies. And they're so good. Actually, they were in date. I got them last week. But there you go. They're still in date. I feel better. I don't want to be famous. I don't want anybody knowing about my shit. It's already there. It's already gone above and beyond. That scream for my daughter, that cry, that primal urge. That's why I'm here. Why did I have to become a mother like this? Forced upon me. And I was talking about that earlier about the Catholic faith, about the fact that, you know, I relay everything back to Catholicism. Well, their children were stolen from them when they would be unwed mothers. And that pain must have been horrible. But what if you were forced? Imagine it this way. What if somebody had taken advantage of you? You thought it was true love. It wasn't because they didn't wait. And then also, too, it wasn't like, what if it was forced on you? That's sort of a second opportunity for you to have a better life. Almost like an altered fate. That's kind of how it feels to me, is what is going on in my life. That's what I relay it to. Back in the day when babies were stolen from unwed mothers and they were taken to nunneries. What are they called? Is that what it's called? Hey, can somebody help me, whoever's listening? Nunneries? Is that what it is? Is it a... What is it called again? Convent. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I know I had that in there somewhere. Thank you for helping me. You want to see the slippers I'm wearing today? These ones. These ones. These slippers. I got them for 50 cents. 50 cents. And this blouse, I ended up getting for free. It was only like $2 or $3. and I got it for free because I had already consignment stuff, and I switched it out. I was like, give me that. I want that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I still get scared being in the spotlight. I tremble because I know people see. Oh my God. Oh my God. Even my good stuff? Quit complimenting me. Ah! I'm not used to that. My parents didn't give me much. I mean, they did. I probably got a lot of attention because I was so, like, obnoxious and trying to get in their face all the time. I don't know. We'll talk to my mom about it. She has memories. Always the bad ones. And I can't wait to get her on film one day just talking shit about me. This is what Leticia did. Uh-huh. She did this too. Mm-hmm. She's a little shit. She's really a little shit. And be like, thank you, Mom. Now people understand why I am the way I am. Thank you. Case in point. Cheers. Case in point. Cheers. I'm hunched over too, like this, for hours. No! I need to get a different setup for this fucking camera. My back hurts. Fuck that. Lay back. Hold on. I lay back here. Look at all this roll I accumulated. Ha! Well earned. And my fupa. My fupa. Yeah. Well-deserved fupa. I gave up my body for things to come shooting out of my vessel. It is what it is. Look how big I look from this angle. Look, here's in my crotch. There. Why? I just spit a piece of cookie. No, it's not. Why? Oh my God. It's so funny to see yourself on camera because imagine all the video of us on like other people's like surveillance cameras. That's so funny. Surveillance cameras everywhere. That's so funny. My crotch. Yeah, I still laugh at immature things like balls and and they say I'm supposed to be an adult. I'm supposed to do things, like accomplish tasks. Okay, I do. Just at my own pace and very lazily. I told my fiance last night, I said to him, I was like, I should just film ourselves doing lazy yoga, because last night I did lazy yoga. I was like, just like, oh yeah, yeah, that's good. Oh, I was going to show you that blanket. Fuck. I have ADHD. I fucking have to. It has to be it. And then also high. Whatever. I do this without being high too. Come on now. Like even in the psych ward and whatever, when I was sober and then on psych meds, I was even worse. Oh my God, I had the jitters and everything. And I had pain in my body. And I gained all the weight. Fuck that. I don't know if you can see it from this angle. I'll pick up the camera in a second. Meow, meow, meow. My fiance gets to see this side of me. And he loves it. He thinks I'm hilarious sometimes when I say the crudest things. It's so funny. We don't do it like out in front of everybody, but I'm like, if you want to get to know me, get to know me. I'm kind of rude sometimes too and crude. Fuck you. Everyone is. Look at Dr. Seuss. He had like 2 different styles to him, and he had nudie pictures in one of them. What about supposedly there's hidden messages in Disney stuff? What about all that? Huh? Where's the contrast there? Good and evil. Right there. Fuck you, people. Everybody's got it. Fuck y'all. Everybody's got to have a balance. I know a lot of people are like, yay, you're happier again. That's good. Good. And I would love to read your messages, but I feel like I already know that there are people out there that care and that are cheering me on and are in that feed trying to defend me. That is love. That is love. And I appreciate you people. Thank you. I appreciate that you're there trying to sit there and combat this. Just let them have their day. If they want to talk smack, it's okay. They don't know me. So it is what it is. And if they want to still say that I was blah, 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 felony, blah, 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 shouldn't be in blah, 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 incarceration, fuck you, people. And then all the people, too, that saw me at the psych ward and everything, they wouldn't have bad stories about me, but I got fucking punched in the face at a psych ward. The first fucking day I got to it, the one from the jail, I ended up getting in a fucking uppercut to the fucking chin, bro. By a fucking a real crazy bitch that just ran to me and just uppercutted me because she ran into me. And then what? Then I got assaulted by one other lady, and I'm freaking out, crying and everything, and there weren't cameras. And the man comes up and says, I didn't see her spit in your face. And I'm freaking out like, oh my God, did you not see that? And she attacked me, and I was the one that had to get the shot that day in the ass. They have forced me down, given me shots in the ass, had me in constraints with my hands and legs tied down because I was freaking out that I was even in there. Yeah, that's how bad my story gets. And it gets even worse. So if you guys want to keep watching, or if you get bits and pieces of it and you want to continue to watch the story or share the story, this is real life. They literally strapped me down to a table for something I was acquitted of later. They gave me shots in the ass for people assaulting me in the psych ward. Yeah. And that was an Elgin facility. And I told everyone how backward, disgusting, and how putrid it smelled like urine everywhere. It was completely unhygienic. It was putrid. And I have stories to tell from all of these psychiatric facilities that are supposedly out there to better you. They don't better you. They don't have money in mental health care. You end up being treated like fucking trash. I have tons of stories and tons of information on all these facilities in this area because I was forced into them. And my story gets even better. I can share so much of the toxicity, the drugs, the unstable individuals, the perversions when I was mixed in a psych ward with men and women. Yeah, there are some sick people out there. But forcing them on meds like that and sticking them all together, thinking that they're all the same, lumping them together, makes it even worse. And I have trauma. And who's going to defend me now? Who's going to go to the courts, Supreme Court, and say, look at this girl. She didn't ask for this. Look at her life story. She never did anything to anybody. Sure, she smoked some pot behind the closed doors in Wisconsin. You know, when I was growing up, when I was 18 is when I started smoking weed, by the way. So yeah, I was doing that off and on because I knew what was helping me for my PTSD. And then what? It got even fucking worse. It was just a little thing I did as a hobby every once in a while. Now it's every fucking day, multiple times a day I have to smoke to get rid of all the trauma, to get rid of the memories of all the puke and all the fucking shit I saw smeared on the walls, all the fucking stuff. The shit I ate. The trash I ate. Yeah, how about I tell you guys about all those nitty-gritty details and then you're going to be like, oh, fuck. Yeah. And I was innocent the whole time. Tell me why I was in there in the first place. Can somebody tell me that? Can somebody get this information to someone that cares and is able to change my situation? That would be great. That'd be awesome. Because I'm pretty sure I should be compensated at this point. Because the records are out there. And I'm not lying. And I'm not trying to manipulate the story. Believe me. It was a synchronistic, hellacious, just... I always say tumultuous. What I mean to say is sort of like Dante's Inferno. Hell on earth. I've literally not done shit wrong and people are still attacking me. Even now. in the feed that don't even know me, saying these filthy, dirty things, trying to get my attention for it too. Dance, monkey, dance. I'm showing you who I am, and I'm gonna win this. One of these days, watch, fucking mark my words. But you know what I'm gonna do with my fucking money if I ever get fucking paid that compensation because I fucking lost a life? I lost my life. I'm literally like dead. Like it seems like, oh, she's happy. No, she's living her. Do you get these thoughts? Do you get this thoughts? Do you get them every fucking second of the day? Are you with me? Every second? Do you see it? Now you will. Now you see. Now you see what I have to deal with. So it's not that I'm asking even for YouTube money. It's that somebody needs to fix this, you know? Like, that's not okay. I lost my fucking kids. I lost my life because of these labels that people from the South gave me. So what's going on here? I'm sorry, I didn't think there was still a battle. But apparently there's a battle of intellect. And the South is losing, or at least Arkansas is, when it comes to mental health care. Because here I am, proving to you that there are shit things that I had seen. I'm trying to be grateful and blessed and moving on. But this is the other side. This is the other side. So yeah. I'm just supposed to be grateful that they stole my life and grateful that I have nothing to, like, show for it. Yeah. Except a destroyed body. My body's destroyed. Because of those kids. Because of those stays in psych wards. Because of that medication. Prove me wrong. Look at information of before I moved down here. Look at, I was 143 pounds on my driver's license. Look at the information. And I even have my old driver's license from Wisconsin that says that proof. I'll show you in one of the videos. I was tiny. And now what? I'm 212 pounds and can't get the weight off because my depression and my anxiety and my stress and cortisol levels and everything. And everybody says it's my fault. Oh, wow. I looked for help and you hit me? Oh my God, I spoke up and you hit me. Oh my God, I'm not supposed to say anything. The system. Mental health care right there. That's the other side of my story. This side. And that's what I want to share. This mental health vlogger right here, right? Why should I have to deal with this? Shouldn't I just be like free to do whatever I want to try to heal the pain that I currently have and will always have? And I'm overly sensitive now because of that. Because when you beat something, instead of it like becoming tolerant of the abuse, it becomes hypersensitive sometimes like I am. And I just don't want to get touched even. But my fiance gets to touch me. And my mom. Yeah. Nice. I lost my life, my body, my flesh, my being, my existence on earth. This, whatever this is, this corpse, this walking corpse, I say. Now you know why I call it corpse. I'm just supposed to be all love and joy and, oh, product. Somebody said you should do product reviews. I'll do whatever I have going on that day. You think I just have all the money in the world? You think I have nothing. I literally have nothing. You want to know how much is in my bank account right now? $65. Because I can't make ends meet for myself. I'm literally mooching off of my fiance right now, and I try so hard not to do that. I am literally, he pays the bills. I buy food. He takes me out. He buys food. What do I contribute? What can I contribute? I'm a crazy person with a label, and I have a small amount of money that comes in every month that gets paid off on bills, and I have debt up to God knows what for a bunch of medical bills. A bunch of medical bills that said that they were supposed to be covered under Social Security disability insurance. What? Why is my credit ruined? Why is my credit ruined? Because I couldn't support myself because I had to get credit cards to try to support myself for bills and everything, and people don't know that. And I was just trying to make it and try not to get taken advantage of as a single woman. that was fairly attractive in a place where she doesn't belong. And I had been told, go back to Wisconsin by the Southerners here. No one wants you here to spread truth, to spread my actual joy that I came out with, I had. Now it's like drained. So what side are you going to get of me? God knows, I don't know. I'm bipolar now. I didn't have these diagnoses until I came down here. Then I recognized who gave me these weird mental issues that I didn't really have growing up, except for the PTSD. Who's to blame? I went to a private school. I thought my parents always preached that education would get me somewhere one day. So I went to school, got good grades, then realized I had to finance my own college. I couldn't. So I had to work. Started working at 15. Never was able to save because I could barely survive. And it's still always been like that. Why is my story going this way? Why am I barely surviving when these individuals that victimized me are still out there, hurting others, taking advantage of the system, getting paid by the system? Is that what they do? They get paid by the system to hurt people? And I'm over here depleting every resource I have, scavenging for some means of not even stability, some means of sort of just making it. I don't even have a car right now. Why is that? The system, right? The system. Well, here's why I failed in the system. I didn't have good parents that paid for my college. And then when I was trying to afford for myself, all these dudes kept trying to come like roaches out of the woodwork to get after me. And I knew not to, And then one dude lied to me. I ended up pregnant. I ended up, after that, couldn't even work ever again. If you look at my history, after he and I and the baby and all of that, I couldn't do it. You destroyed my body, my perfection, everything I had. And everybody's like, get over it. It is what it is. No. One day I'll even write a book about it. This is what women really, really think. Why would I ruin my body for something that's ungrateful? Why would I ruin my body for someone that hates me, that's ungrateful? Why would I have these little bastard children with someone that hates me? It's ungrateful. Domestic violence, all this stuff. Because I was somewhat attractive? I don't even think I'm attractive. I look like my dad, in my opinion. Oh, I was telling you about being born looking like my father. And I felt like that was probably kind of a weird coincidence, right? Because I felt my whole life that I was here to take him down, that I was his demise, that I looked like him in female form to take him down. That is the contrast in life. That is the balance. He was demanding, he was taking too much, he was being too, aggressive. But then I was born. That altered him. He didn't know what to do with me. I was his little doll. One of my uncles even called me Mona, little doll. And he just didn't know how to react. I looked just like him. He even told my mother, you're a whore. Those aren't even my kids. They're too fair-skinned, He called my mom a whore. My mom's not a whore. Not at all. So, and all 5 of us are from him. And all that for nothing? You abused my mom, you traumatized her, you scarred her. Where's her money too? Where's her compensation? No wonder she just doesn't have shit. No wonder I can't supply her for the rest of her life. Oh, I see. The system. Because when she reached out, they told her, don't tell anything. She said she talked to priests. She said she talked to people. And I know she's not lying. She probably did disclose it to people, and they just didn't care. There was nothing out there in the 80s and 90s. So, yeah. Here we go. Okay, domestic violence. I've got that in my story. Homelessness. Okay, I got that. Okay, check, check. Poverty. Okay, check. Where the riches come in? Can I just skip all this straight to the riches? That'd be great. Can I get my success yet? Thanks. Check, please. I tell everybody, check, please. Come on now, seriously. Let's get real here. Did I ask to be born? I should sue somebody for that, right? That's what people have done. I'm sorry, if you couldn't supply me with all the things that I needed to survive, why did you have me? Lusty lustykins? Why? Oh, you're greedy. You just wanted more love, more people to admire you. That's what you did. You wanted an army to admire you. You wanted a football team to just admire you. That's what you did it for. It was selfish reasons. That's why you had so many kids. Because we don't have that many resources on earth. So why would you have so many mouths to feed? And if you think they're coming from a good family, they're not all getting the time and care that they need from the parents. They're not. You have that many kids, like we know now, the Duggars and all that, and all the issues that were going on in there. Oh, now we know. Mental health care, right there. Here, check, please. Check. Just because I haven't been on video. Could have been videoing this whole time. Just because it's my word against theirs. Eventually somebody will break. And they'll admit. One of you. I just need one of you to break. And you will. Eventually. I keep preaching the truth. You can suffocate me. Choke me out like my dad did my mom. Break my fucking vocal cord. I don't give a fuck. I'll still preach. I'll draw it out. I'll fucking shit it out. And some people are like, you're tough as nails. Am I, though? I'm a crybaby. I'm a crybaby. Just because I'm like, don't touch me. I got a weird, unique personality. I'm super sweet. Nobody would ever really know this side of me unless I fucking opened up like this. Otherwise, people are like, oh my God, she's just a sweetheart. Oh my God, she's so sane. Oh my God, she must be a nurse. Most people think I'm a nurse. That is the first profession that I always get. You must be in the healthcare profession. Are you a therapist? Fuck you, people. Totally. Anyway. Look how nice my hair is now. It's like so nice. I wish there were more of it though. Like, I really want long hair. That'd be nice. Be like I was before all the trauma and all these men abused me. And then you let Parker Green Snyder. He's like, no, she consented to the abortion. I'm Catholic. There's proof I didn't. Right there. Because I still went to church. Even after all of this, I've been to church to St. Mary's in Hot Springs, Arkansas. They have proof. I signed the book there. And that was after my divorce. Because I went to God. I put it on the pulpit. I went to the altar. I told him everything. And I asked him if he could fix it. And I'm praying to God it'll happen one day. You know? St. Mary's, Hot Springs. I love it there. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful church. So quaint. You know, it's very quaint. Very lovely. But yeah. Oh yeah. If only God would fix this for me. Because then that would be like, oh my God. God does exist. Oh my God. People do care. Oh my God. There is something strange about this one. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know, I played with a Ouija board before and it actually moved. And my ex-husband swears that he wasn't moving it. And we had contacted people multiple times. And I did it with other people too. And I don't know if they ever had that encounter ever again, but it was mostly positive stuff. It was only one time I had something really fucked up. I was like, excuse, bye-bye, excuse, bye-bye. Maybe that's who was lingering on my back for so long. It was like, okay, excuse, bye-bye. Can you leave now? Is it, no, is fucking with Ouija board's gonna do that? Is that what happens when you open up that door? You know? Which reminds me, the fucking blankets. I gotta show you. I know this is on the live. Not everybody's gonna catch this, but this might be at the end. And my fiance's gonna get off work soon, so this isn't gonna last much longer. So I hope you guys end up enjoying your day, because I'm probably not gonna be on later. So come on now. Do what you do. So, okay. And I'm not crying anymore, so I dropped I dropped a bunch of viewers, but why do people enjoy watching other people cry like that? That's really kind of creepy. We're gonna have to talk about that in another one, because, like, that's weird. Why would you want to watch somebody crying and be sad? That's really creepy. I don't know about you guys sometimes. Like, not my followers that love me, my subscribers, no. I love you guys. I love you. You don't even know. You just don't even know. You helped me through the moments that I needed you. You reached out to my Facebook. You went to my Messenger. You shared with me things that you couldn't share with anyone else. And I am so blessed. I may not have responded one-on-one, but you are so special to me. Each one of your stories, and just, and I don't want to share it because I don't want to disrespect you, because I know sometimes you're like, I've had this. I was never to say anything. Here I am, finally voicing it, you know? And it's like, please embrace that. Please, we shouldn't be worried that we incriminate ourselves or other people through all of this. So I guess part of my story. So please, I love you guys very much. Thank you. I appreciate you. You just don't even realize. I'm a weirdo. Yes, I'm lovey-dovey too much. Yeah, and one time this officer, I was pregnant and I got arrested in Bentonville, Arkansas. And I was carrying my mat because they made me carry everything, and I was 7 months pregnant. And they were having me carry this heavy mat, carry this big fucking tub full of shit. And I'm trying to, like, scoot it along and shit. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I love you. I'm sorry, I love you. And that's what happens when you hit something so much. It's like, please don't hit me. I love you. Please stop. Fuck. You got me. You got me again. Anyway, so that's what happens, right? So I said that. And she said, don't say that. Don't tell me don't say you love me or whatever. I was like, I'm sorry. And she was so mean. She was younger than me too. And they were so rude. And when I went to Bentonville, Arkansas, and was in jail there, oh my God, it was so scary. Oh my God. I'll tell you, there were these bunkers, these fucking bunks. There were bunks, and there's all these ladies living together. So they were just like poopers right there, just open facilities that you had to poop in front of people and shower. I was horrified. They had these really old, elastic, like used bras and panties. So gross. They had to have been sterilized somehow, but it was so gross. They were stained. They were old. They were ratty. There was holes in them. They couldn't even hold my breasts. I had to tie it because they gave me a large size, so I just tied it. There was no elastic left. My boobs were just flopping everywhere. Dehumanizing. My breasts is everywhere. Oh my God. How dehumanizing. Oh my God. And the things they fed you. Oh my God. I threw up. At 7 months pregnant, and the girls came over and were rubbing my back and said, are you okay? I said, no, I'm not okay. And it was like oatmeal, just bland oatmeal. And then there was like bread, just these chunks of like, supposed to be like cornbread. Bland, no flavor, nothing. They make you scared. They make you sad. And for an innocent person to go through that, like when you're found not guilty, shouldn't I be talking to a lawyer right now? Shouldn't I be talking to a lawyer? Can a lawyer reach out to me? Because I'm scared. I don't know how to do this. And I really don't want to just look things up. And for a long time, I told myself, because of my religious preferences, I couldn't reach out because I had to offer forgiveness first. So what is going on? Please, someone tell me. Please, someone direct me to the right resources. You know? Anyway. Oh my God. So. Oh my God. If only I actually were acting. If only. If only I were this comical and just like didn't have to live through the pain. It hurts. My nose gets red here. I had been sick at one point where I'd like got a little cut or whatever. So like rubbing my nose, there's still a little like, yeah. Oh yeah. All the tears I've shed, can't they accumulate and just make me enough to last me the remainder of my days and be able to travel around the world as wherever I want, whenever I want, because it seems like I've accumulated enough financial backing at this point. Whew, compensation for the things I've lived through at the very least, right? Thank you for the hearts, everyone. I appreciate that. Thank you. Fuck. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really do appreciate that. This really hurts. Sharing this truth, this honesty from my perspective really hurts. This is the pain that drains me every day. Not everyone gets to see all of this. Everyone thinks, oh, she's fine. Look at her go. Like, she's just fine. You know, this girl, she's beautiful. She has no problems. I'm not beautiful. Who the fuck do you think you are? I lost my beauty a long-ass time ago because you made me go through all this. So who am I having to talk to figure this out? You know? What lawyer can manage to talk to the Supreme Court about things that I have lived through in the state of Arkansas? Tell me. Oh, and Illinois as well. And Wisconsin, apparently, too. So, please. Can you sue a state? Can you sue the facilities for traumatizing you? Can you sue, you know, the people who incarcerated you unwillingly like that? Can, just because you have a label saying that you have, you know, you are mentally whatever? What is in my record? I would love to know from the police perspective. What do you have? That'd be lovely to know, because every time I encounter you guys, all you do is treat me like shit. What do you know that I don't know about myself? I don't get it. What did I do? Oh, people that said I lied. Nah, that's probably what it is. How fucking true, right? One day, when I keep praying, one day the light will be shown. All right, sorry, I'm digging in my nose again. Oh, don't cry though. Don't cry. I don't want anybody else to cry because I'm crying. Mind you, my suffering is bad enough, but still, don't cry. I mean, I know. I've shed a lot of tears in front of you guys. I should probably post up those other videos so you can go see what I fucking went through. Seriously, because other people only have snippets of it. I should just fucking let it go and just start. You know what? Fuck it. I probably should unhide everything. Fuck everybody. If you want to take parts of it and whatever, but here you are. There's your proof as a fucking attorney. Can't you get me some fucking compensation? I just want a fucking house. I just want to live away from everyone and be able to fucking afford it. And also probably have a pony. That'd be nice. A pony would be nice. That'd be nice. You can't ride a pony at my weight, though. I'd kill the pony. I'd fucking, just riding a pony, just like, oh, yeah, yeah. What do? They do, poor guy. I should sue them for not being able to wear mascara. Because I cry too much. I can't wear mascara because I can't look pretty. I can't wear makeup because I cry too much randomly. And whose fault is that? And they're like, it's yours. Excuses. I wasn't this sensitive. I was pretty tough growing up. I was a tomboy most of the time. Has everybody gotten water today? I hope everybody's gotten some water, that they've gone for a walk if they need to, get some fresh air. I'm going to do that shortly. Played with their pets. I did play fetch. I don't know, did I upload that one where I was fetching with Rocket for a few minutes? I definitely don't want to ignore Rocket or Angel. And that's why I felt like it was super sweet that Angel came up to me when I was crying. I can't wait to tell my ex-husband. I can't believe I called my fiance my ex-husband. It's just fucking, you know what I'm saying. Not an omen. No, not an omen. It was because I was talking about that piece of shit. And he had, sorry. Sorry, you got me in a low point. I made a mistake. Forgive me. No, my fiance, yeah. Two totally different existing beings. Where the fuck that came from? No, no, no. The fact that I can't trust people. The fact that I'm constantly scared. Scared to reach out now. People are like, go find grief counseling. He's off work. I'm gonna text him. What was I gonna say though? I have to show you the blankets because fuck it, that's on my mind. He'll be home shortly. He knows if I'm not gonna text that I'm working. I told him this is work to me. This is technically working to me. This is work, existing. I love you so much, baby. You have no idea. I miss, and it goes on. I can't read the rest, but yeah, it just, because it gives you little snippets. He's way more important. His messages, woof. And I think now I can touch them, but then the screen will disappear on you for a moment. I don't know, I'm tired. I hope I sleep well tonight from getting all this out. Doesn't mean anything. It's not like it just went away. When is this just gonna go away? Do they make a magic pill for that? The blue one or the red one? Which one? Weed just helps, you know? Take the edge off. Like some people smoking cigarettes and whatever and drinking. Sometimes you just got to indulge in a vice. Smoking weed is my vice. Otherwise, I would be completely but then I would be fucked up if I didn't smoke. I would be totally fucked up. If you've seen me, I'm stressed. I snap. No. If you want the bad side of me, just have me be sober everywhere and I'll fucking tell you, and then I'll have resting bitch face. Weed makes me happy. It's the only thing that truly is just like, oh, okay. We're supposed to look for love inside of ourselves. If I can't find any of that, being sober like that, when I smoke, it feels like, oh my God, you can relax. It's okay to be yourself. Fuck everybody else. It's all right. You are inside of your body. No one else. No one else. And that's what I recognize when I smoke. Only you are in your body. And this feels right. This is okay. Chill. Chill out. Take a breath. That's what the yoga comes in here. Like, we spent an hour doing yoga yesterday. And I was lazy yoga. But I can't wait to share with you guys that. But let me show you these blankets real quick. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because I'm fucking... Alright, I've got a fucking random half-bit cookie. Look, apparently, I don't know if there's a symbolism behind me eating half a fucking brain of the elephant. The elephant, right? Are we Democrats right now or Republican? That's funny. That's funny. I like how I'm silly like that. I don't mean to be like that, but the synchronicities keep adding up, and I'm like, fuck. Am I creating my own reality? Inevitably, I'll be super, super happy, and everybody will be, like, envious of me. I don't want that. All I want is just to be happy, truly happy, and love, where I didn't have it. And my body back would be nice. I'm old. Just getting older. Frumpier. This Where's the line to where I can just, you know, go and get compensation from the U.S. government for what's gone on? You did not put the right people in service there, you know? Like, fuck. Okay. No. Meow, 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 meow. I hold it up to my face like this because I'm just like, I can't. Anyway, I'd gotten these blankets at FYE. And I think this one in particular was $3.50, maybe? This one. But it is so cute. My mom liked it. She was like, "Aw." I said, "I'm sorry, but I still really want it." And she was like, "Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oops, it's trying to switch. Hold on. No, no, no. Here's the blanket. Hold on. It says on there. Let's see. Oh, I can't really get it. Here, let me see if I can. It says, "I put a spell on you." I put a spell on you. And now you're mine. Mine, mine. And then we have over here, which is funny because my fiance was having that dream about the Stranger Things. Maybe it's because I'm over here on this Demogorgon blanket. Sorry, the cat hair. Nice though, huh? And